with an eighth of a mile left to go. Tiz the Law, shifting ground to touch. He's down toward the inner rail, but he's in front. Ete Indien is game, but he's only second best to Sakatoga Stables. Tiz the Law, your Holy Bull winner. Final 16th of the phasing Tipton Fountain of Youth, and it's all about Biancone. It's all about Ete Indien, who wins stylishly by 6 or 7.
I'm Jay Nehf, thoroughbred trainer in Southern California. We're going to take a look at Tiz the Law's prospects for the Florida Derby on this coming Saturday. And we're also going to take a quick look at Ete Indien, his main challenger, in my opinion. But first, I want you to listen to a little idea that Cincy and I had in response to some of the comments. We are considering an idea to allow you viewers to participate in campaigning these three fillies, Aristea, Sienna Silk, and Evening Sonnet. And that would entail selling shares for a small price, no bills, no vet bills, shoeing bills, or anything like that. And they would be a small amount, $100 to $300, something like that. And the chance of a profit, if we can make a profit, the payoffs would be tiny with such small shares. But it'd be something you might enjoy participating in. So I will pursue this further if we get good feedback from you guys. So be sure to comment below. Let me know what you think. If this is something you'd like to pursue, we can maybe put something together and do this as a group campaign. We'll see how it goes. So let me know what you're thinking. And now Ete Indien and Tiz the Law heading for the Florida Derby, but they've already met in the Holy Bull Stakes. Tiz the Law clearly showed he was the best horse in this race when his jockey Manuel Franco made this bizarre move where he comes up on the inside, then stands straight up in the irons, hits the brakes, backs up, pulls to the outside, and then goes around a couple of horses to take the lead and then easily win the race. That was an amazing move for a horse to come out of that and then just win so easily. Ete Indien just gets outrun all the way down the stretch. But that's the only start Tiz the Law has had all year, and his workouts have been spotty. He came back 9 days after that race and breezed, but then it was 3 weeks before he breezed again. That's not consistent with a planned break for this horse, but we don't know why there was that gap in the schedule. In the meantime, Ete Indien wins the Fountain of Youth Stakes by 8.5 lengths. There's a lot of talk in the comments about buyer figures. I don't buy it. It's it's just another attempt to put a number on things that can't be numerized. This is Trakus. It's full of great information that you can use to handicap your races. This is the final 16th of the Holy Bull Stakes. You'll see that Ete Indien ran 14 feet less than Tiz the Law. Tiz the Law would be 0 in the delta number, which is feet. And a red -14 means Ete Indien traveled 14 feet less than Tiz the Law. You can also see the total distance, 5,680 feet for Tiz the Law, 5,666 for Ete Indien. Peak speed during the course of the race for both of these horses is shown, 40 miles per hour for Tiz the Law, 41.2 miles per hour for Ete Indien. But I think most importantly, it shows here that Tiz the Law ran 34.4 miles per hour during that final 16th of a mile. Ete Indien, 33.7 miles per hour. But it's a little different story in the Fountain of Youth Stakes. Same distance, 1.1 miles. Ete Indien had a top speed of 41 miles per hour again. His closing speed in that final 16th, 34.4 miles per hour. So he picked up the pace quite a bit after the Holy Bull Stakes. Looks to me like two very talented horses. Are they better than the West Coast horses? Well, we'll have to find that out when they meet. But Ete Indien, I think he's going to be a little more fit than Tiz the Law with that extra race. You can't compare a breeze to a race in terms of getting a horse fit. And when you look at the numbers here, you look at his closing speed in that final 16th, he's definitely a horse that's improving. Well, the Florida Derby ought to be a pretty good race. We'll learn a lot from that race. There's 100 Derby points at stake in that race, and that's going to be important. There may be more races added to the Derby points list because of the late running of the Derby. So it's going to be interesting to see how this all plays out. So thanks for watching. Be sure and comment. Let me know what you're thinking about these Derby horses. And also, don't forget, comment, even if you're not interested in getting involved with our racing campaign. Let me know if you think it's a good idea, something you might enjoy. We have some merchandise down below if you want, Cutter Nehf Racing cups or hoodies and so on. Just click on those down below. Subscribe if you haven't, and good luck at the races.
Long shot Master Day cuts the corner to try to get a slice. Shotsky down the center with As Seen on TV. Inside the final 16th of the phasing tipped and Fountain of Youth, and it's all about Biancone.